Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome new viewers to August 2024 General Monthly Reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South Nodes of the Moon. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed, who like and share my videos, because that helps my whole channel to circulate to more and more individuals who are in need of this information just like you. And I want to really quickly thank all of you who have recently donated to my channel. I appreciate that so very much because that assists me in being able to continue my astrology and private readings for all of you and these tarot readings, monthly readings for you. And new viewers, if you'd like to check out my private readings and what I have am providing now on my website, you can do that. Just go to thecreativewoman.org, and it's also listed in the description box below this video. Okay, Taurus, let's get to the transits first. So today is July 31st when I am taping this, 2024. The new moon is going to be on the 4th of August in Leo, 12 degrees, 34 minutes. We also have Mercury is going to be retrograde in just 2 days on the 2nd through the 27th, and it begins the first half of the month in Virgo, the second half in Leo. We also still have North Node in Aries, retrograde, and it begins the month at 8 degrees, and by the end of the month, 6 degrees. We also still have Chiron in Aries, and it is going to be 23 degrees and 21 minutes, I believe. Yes, 21 minutes all month long. The full moon is going to be on the 19th. That is going to be in Aquarius, 27 degrees, 15 minutes. So that actually Aquarius is going, that full moon is going to square, which is hard aspect to anything that you have in Taurus in your sign. So you might want to check that out. Also, of course, we still have Pluto in Aquarius. It is retrograde and it will be 0 degrees all month long. And then the big deal, which is a continuation from the second part of July here, and it will be continuing through most of August, is Mars in Gemini conjunct Jupiter in Gemini, which then squares Saturn in transiting Saturn in Pisces and transiting Neptune in Pisces. Now, it's going to be a close conjunction, or excuse me, a close square to Saturn, but it's not going to be degree-wise, but it's not going to be a close square to Neptune. But Neptune will still have its energy playing a role in amongst all of those energies. So first off, Jupiter is the planet, it's the benefic planet, or it's the planet that expands whatever energy that it's next to. And so in this case, it's going to be Mars. It's conjunct to Mars, or it will continue being conjunct to Mars in Gemini. And so Mars is a very action-oriented planet. It's a very passionate planet. So you can expect some very explosive, passionate, active, action-oriented energies going on, especially when we're talking, and then, well, that alone with Mars, but then you put Jupiter next to it, it's going to exponentially be extra over the top. This Mars action, passionate, and it's in Gemini. Gemini is the communication planet. So expect messages, communications, verbal, nonverbal, very, very intensely. And if we're talking about between Mars squaring Saturn being in Pisces, Saturn is the authority figure. So that has to do with authority figures of all kinds, whether in your personal life or in humanity at large in the world. And so what we're talking about there is Saturn also likes to be in control. So what I'm seeing the clash being is Saturn on one hand is going to try and stay in control and stay in charge, but Mars being squared, the clash comes because they're going to be fighting it out. And it's going to be very vocally, very physically action oriented in some cases as well. And depending on who it is and what is actually going on, we can expect to see rather expressive truth coming out, fighting against fantasy or what we thought was truth, and really having an external battle of some kind. So truths coming out very powerfully and passionately too by the Mars energy. Okay, so with that being said, let's get to your specific reading, Taurus. So, okay, I'm going to take that one. That's wanting to come out. Let's see what other astrological energies that are showing themselves to Taurus, assisting Taurus, sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon right now through the end of August. Okay, there's one there. Is there any more for Taurus? Okay, there's another one. Okay, let's see. Let's take this one first. This one. Okay. First up is number 10, achievement. And of course, achievement has to do with, when we're talking astrology and the natal wheel, that's the 10th house. And the 10th house is the natural house of Capricorn. And so what I'm seeing there for you, Taurus, is you've completed a cycle. Or something you have completed. Okay, some of you, it's just, I'm getting within the last 6 months. But of course, this is a general reading, so it's not going to be all of you. But whatever it is, whether it's taken a long time or it's within this beginning year, the 2024, you are going to see some type of achievement this next month here, just tomorrow, through the end of that month. So you've achieved something. And it could be very well because in your business or out in the world, because that's Capricorn in the 10th house. It doesn't have to be, but that's a big thing for a lot of you is what I'm seeing, is it's in that realm. Oh, eccentricity. This is number 11. So yeah, you're moving on to something new. So 10, 11, that is a step by step. So you're moving into something new in August because you've completed something. And also I'm getting that number 11 could be a sign or synchronicity for you, Taurus. But pay attention to that. Yeah, this is the natural house of Aquarius. Something humanitarian. You will be beginning something new, and it's going to be having to do with a humanitarian field or a humanitarian group. And it's something that you're going to be very serious about and focus on in this next part of your life. It's going to be something unique as well, I'm getting. And or you are going to be seen as unique in some way also, because having to do with whatever you've achieved up to this point. And I'm also getting, some of you could have something new to present or to share with the humanity at large that will be a positive effect on humanity or those what do I want to say? Something new, Aquarius, something inventive, a new invention or some type of new endeavor or new way to awaken people. That's what I'm trying to say. To awaken people, humanity, individuals in humanity, your service that you're providing. That's what I'm trying to get to. Okay, and the last one is number 3. It's all about Gemini. And here we go, Gemini, Mars and Gemini. There you go. And Mars is in Gemini, and I just spoke of that generally for all of us. So you, Taurus, have, because again, it's square to whatever you have in Taurus, but that's a big deal. So this Mars in Gemini right now, or maybe you've already noticed and it's been a big deal in July for you. It's going to continue to be a big deal, or you will be awakened to something new. Again, maybe it has to do with your new path or your achievement. In August. But it's going to be, okay, I just got a critical point for you. A critical point. Because it's going to open up something new for you. And hear the word decision. So you're going to make an important decision, or you're going to have an important choice. You're going to choose an opportunity which is going to be essential for you. Again, I'm still seeing that it's going to assist you in beginning your new path, or this is what is going to start you on your new path, or that is going to indicate that you have started on your new path, is this choice or decision that you will be making. Some of you in August, maybe some of you made it in July here, because again, Mars is still, it has been since the second half of July, mid-July through August, Gemini, Mars is going to be in Gemini. And again, that's a big deal for you. All of you in some way, Taurus. It either has or it will be. Because it's catapulting you or initiating you into your new beginning, whatever that is for you. It's going to be different for all of you. But you're going to either hear communication, receive a message, and a few of you could be those that are giving the message, speaking the communication, that will also be assisting others on their new path. Okay, so let's see. I'm also getting, though, before I go on here with this chess, this is a chessboard here, I was also getting that you're gonna have to really, and if you haven't already, if you've already started this, this is just a confirmation for you, but some of you, if this isn't true for you yet, it's going to come true in August here, where you are going, like the chess, when you're playing chess, there you have to be slow and calculating is the word that's coming to me. Calculate your moves ahead of time, so you have to plan ahead before you actually move. That's what I'm seeing. So there is definite focus, and which is Saturn here with the eccentricity and Aquarius in the 11th house. Before you take that Mars action, you, again, also You look at the whole picture here, like what you're doing when you're on a chessboard. You are looking at all the different possible outcomes. So taking your time before you choose or make this decision for yourself. That's what I'm getting, is take your time. Don't just jump in. Okay. Okay, so what energy is assisting Taurus with this big choice or move, new pathway? Okay. Multidimensionality, it's number 30. The frequency of multidimensionality activates our awareness of our true essence, which is eternal and multidimensional. And I'm just really drawn to the purple, and that's amethyst or Aquarius, the color. I don't really have anything other than that with that card, so let's go ahead and let's see what the, reflection. It's number 33. So you have 11 and 33, two master numbers, and they are both huge signs and synchronicities for you this month, Taurus. The energy of reflection supports our growth through the insights we get from the contemplations of self and others. Okay, that's another word with this decision, contemplation. You take slow, precise, you contemplate before you take slow, precise Mars action-oriented movements. That's what it is. Contemplate. Take your time and contemplate. Reflect on what is best for you. Listen to all the information, all the messages incoming, verbal, nonverbal, in all areas, from the physically on this earth and any messages that you might receive from the unseen realm, the spiritual realm as well. So all of that, taking all of that into consideration. And look at that. Yes, so threes, definitely. 33, 333, because you have 3 threes here. You have 4 threes here. Threes are definitely big. Okay, so let's see. What else does Taurus need to know about these energies? New energies are coming in for you. I just got that. New energies, which are obviously creating new beginnings, physical beginnings for you. What I'm also getting, okay, from this multidimensionality I just got, is these new energies, they're like tying everything together for you. So it's a combining of everything, including, so everything. And again, that's going to be different for all of you, but yeah, it could be a combining of course, your past wisdom, your knowledge that you are bringing with you, that you've gained from all of these past experiences, and then the new abilities or new information, whatever. Oops, right there. Well, see, it's all I'm just seeing like energies all coming together. Your energy, your true essence is all coming together and forming you, this new, your true essence, your true self, your true expression. And then that's taking you into this new, on this new path that's unique and individual to only to you specifically. Even though, yes, you're Taurus, but each one of you is on a unique path for yourself, and it's individually made, or you made it for yourself, or are making that for yourself, whether you know this or not. Third eye activation, brow chakra, inner vision, clear seeing. So this is something new, or something that is expanding your third eye. So you are gaining something new with your inner vision, your third eye expansion and seeing ability. And I just got the sentence, seeing beyond the horizon. So see, inside, here's this door, and there's a horizon, is what I see that to be. New horizons await you, I just got as well. And of course, you're walking through a new door, new path, to new horizons, and you will be shown the way as needed. And as you continue to open up to this new, your third eye opens up, and to new expansion, you will see and know and be told which way to go and how to go. Listen to your intuition, listen to that inner guidance. You can trust it, Taurus. Okay, the next one is Gaia Gateway Activation. Learning experiences, wisdom transmission, earth intelligence. Okay. Just got the chills. Because all three of these are part of what I saw as this multidimensionality of what's coming, what's binding together for you, what's all coming together in one, you're bringing together here, and it's all combining. This is you. This is the second one. So the first one is your third eye activation is expanding. And then you have the Gaia Gateway activation. That is all of your learning experiences, the wisdom you gain, like I said, wisdom transmission. You're taking that wisdom with you. Earth intelligence. So this is the second one that's coming together with this one. And then the third one is Arcturian light codes, evolutionary downloads, recalling power, future thinking. So all three of these energies are coming together, combining them in a cooperative way, because these are all parts of you, and they're all coming together, or you are bringing them all together within yourself, so they can work together cooperatively. And then that also, I'm getting the word exponential, that energy then expresses itself through you exponentially. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so that's big stuff, that's deep stuff, that's pretty outstanding, Taurus. But I'm also being called to read from the book here for this Arcturian light codes. And let's just see what piece of information that you need to hear. Okay. I need my glasses. Okay. Yeah, and here I'm just noticing too that, so yellow is your solar plexus, so it's expanding your solar plexus, and here you go, another expansion of your third eye and your crown chakra, all both together. Okay, so let's look at that. Okay, it's number 49. 49. Well, I am being called to say that 49 could be a special number too. You might also see the mirrored number 94. So 4994 for some of you, but 49. Okay. 49. Let's look at this here. Arcturus or Arcturus is a giant red star that is among the brightest stars seen from the northern hemisphere. It's around 25 times larger than our sun and can be found just beyond the Big Dipper. Wow. Okay, I'm just being called to say, I don't normally do this, but my north node is Taurus. And I just recently completed my south nodal work. And I personally just saw yesterday the mirrored number 4994. And here this is 49. And I have been drawn, and I'm being told to tell you this because I believe some of you or someone out there has also doing this, or at least one of these things. Last night, and I believe the night before, yes, 2 nights in a row so far, I couldn't sleep, and I was drawn to this very window right here, where the Big Dipper is, and I didn't know. In fact, I even asked myself out loud, why am I all of a sudden being drawn to look out this window in the middle of the night? It was about almost 2 o'clock. Yeah, between 2 and 2:30. Both nights. And this is why, and I asked myself, I remember talking, just asking myself, why am I being drawn? And I specifically look at the Big Dipper, and I kept being drawn to that, and now here we go. So any of you who are waking up in the middle of the night that are in the northern hemisphere, and you're being drawn to look at the Big Dipper, this is why. Arcturian light codes are being awakened inside you. Okay, so let me start all over. I just need to read this all over. Arcturus is a giant red star. It's a giant red star, so look for a giant red star, and maybe some of you who are listening to this will be called and feel the calling to start looking out for the Big Dipper and find this. It's the brightest star seen from, it's a red star and the brightest star seen from the northern hemisphere. It is around 25 times larger than our sun and can be found just beyond the Big Dipper. So look for the brightest giant red star that's just beyond the Big Dipper. Many believe that there are light beings living on a blue planet orbiting Arcturus who are in the 5th or an even higher dimension. Some think they could be a prototype for what is possible on planet Earth. They are described as blue beings. For when they appear to those who can see them clairvoyantly, they are often blue-skinned or emanating blue light in their auric field. The Arcturian race are here to help those on Earth who feel called to facilitate healing and to move beyond draconian and patriarchal ways of being. They guide us to realize that we have a great opportunity to evolve beyond these limited states, and if we don't, we'll be stuck on a karmic wheel for thousands of years before we get our next opportunity. If you feel called to the Arcturians or this information, it could indicate a past or future incarnation on the Arcturian planet, or that you have Arcturian guides working with you. So your message is you can evolve into a greater state of being now. This begins with how you approach even the most mundane of tasks in your own little universe. Show up in ways that you've never showed up before. Instead of checking out of this planet, it's time to check in. Instead of feeling that life is happening to you, realize that you have a huge part to play, and that is so true. You are in control of your life. And what has happened to you, I'm telling you this, and what has happened to you, and what is and will happen to you, whether you realize it or not, all of you Taurians. And if you don't realize this yet, maybe you might want to take a look at your nodes of the moon, your south nodes specifically, because that is each and every one of our personal work in this life. And if you would like to have a private reading with me, again, I don't do this. I don't normally do this, but I'm being called for somebody out there. When you're ready, reach out to me. Go on my website, take a look at what I provide on my new client astrological my natal wheel readings. I'm trying to remember how I worded that exact title, but my new client astrological natal wheel readings, interpretation readings. And you look through, and if you're called to do so, and see what I provide, and when you're ready, set up an appointment with me, and I would love to, absolutely, I will assist you on this path. Okay. Okay. Instead of checking out, right? I read that. Realize that you have a huge part to play. Recall your power. And again, that's what astrology and your natal wheel is all about. And looking at your nodes of the moon and your Chiron and all of that, it's taking back our personal power. That's why astrology is specifically the nodes of the moon and our south nodes have been suppressed. And that is why I specialize in the nodes of the moon. And I have personally been through it, and so I do know what I'm talking about. I really do. I really do. When you're ready to, and if you'd like me to assist you, you don't have to come to me. You can go to somebody else if you'd like. Okay, it's completely up to you. Okay, so again, recall your power. Realize that you are part of the evolution of humanity, and it's time to become the leader you were born to be. Taurus, there you go. There's your marching orders. How cool is that? It doesn't matter if you're leading yourself or a larger group, and that is absolutely true. We have to lead ourselves first. And the only way I know of is becoming consciously aware of our nodes of the moon and our natal wheel in detail and work through that. That's reclaiming our power, and then you have all your power back and you are free from that program, which is most likely ancestral program that was passed down to you, because your ancestors weren't able to take care of it. It was suppressed. It's been suppressed in this whole Piscean age, and probably longer, but at least definitely the Piscean age, which lasts about 2,000 years. And we're just coming out of it. Honor the ideas or thoughts that you have been having recently. If you have been hearing high-pitched noises, seeing flickers of light, or sensing that you are being visited by beings in your sleep, know that you are receiving downloads from heaven. Arcturians are with you. Again, one more time. If you've been hearing high-pitched noises, seeing flickers of light, or sensing that you are being visited by beings in your sleep, know that you are receiving downloads from heaven. Arcturians are with you. Okay. Wow. That was big. That was deep. Amazing. And I have gone way over the time that I normally have. It's 36 minutes and 32 seconds now and counting. So I'm going to end the reading there. Taurians, Taurus, I love all of you, and I hope this was helpful. And I want to thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you for August. Until next time, have an awesome month. Bye.